Editorial, Plunge into the Joy of Evangelism by Robert Costa. Robert Costa is an Associate Secretary of the General Conference Ministerial Association. I cannot forget Leidy. She affirmed for me the power of evangelistic preaching. She was present when, through the dedication of pastors and members, 370 people were baptized into the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Cúcuta, Colombia, and a further 128 in Ibagué, Colombia. Pastors followed up in their local churches and continued to preach evangelistically. Each weekend, the pulpit offers a beautiful opportunity to transform the preacher into a powerful and effective evangelist. Sabbath evangelism makes it possible to announce topics for each quarter in advance, offering many advantages. 1. The congregation knows what topic will be presented and will bring friends who are interested in that topic. 2. The evangelistic sermon is ideal for appealing to people to follow Christ and His truth. 3. The entire gospel message can be presented in 1 year, establishing believers in Jesus and His doctrines and minimizing apostasies. 4. It is possibly the most inexpensive and effective method of evangelism. I practiced this for 22 years, with my elders and without an evangelism budget. 14 churches were planted and apostasy was eliminated. I cannot forget Leidy. She affirmed for me the value of community involvement. She was blessed by our heavenly talk, but she was impressed by our earthly walk. Quote, "For us, the social assistance that Seventh-day Adventist pastors have been carrying out in Ibagué is of utmost importance, because it transforms the lives and families of citizens, something that leads to better societies." End quote. Gómez said, quote, "It is a special event because we understand that glorifying God's name brings blessings and a different atmosphere to this city. We are more than grateful for this event." End quote. I cannot forget Leidy. She affirmed for me the efficacy of cyclical discipleship. Leidy felt that our outreach could not be just a one-off event. You see, Leidy Gómez served as Director of Citizen Services in the Ibagué Mayor's office. She wanted the local administration to keep collaborating with the Seventh-day Adventist Church in the region. The transformation needed to go on and on and on. I can assure you that evangelism is addictive. Once you start, it is difficult to stop, and God will confer more gifts on you by exposing His word, and His blessings will accompany you. But you will notice that something supernatural begins to happen in your life. You will have less stress and more time for the family, hobbies, and for taking care of your health. You will have discovered one of the greatest joys in ministry, and you will notice that God gives you new physical and spiritual strength. Evangelism is the task of everyone who has been called to follow Jesus, but especially ministers. As disciples of Jesus, we are His disciple makers. Ministry leader Lorna Johnston says, quote, "Just as no one becomes skilled at anything in life without practice, so it is with evangelism." End quote. So practice, 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 because failure to do so is pastoral malpractice. For bibliographical and biblical references on this article and for much more content for pastors and church leaders, please visit ministrymagazine.org.